we had seen in the first Anuvak or the first section the karma phal datritva of the Ishwar, his ability to give the fruit of action. And prayer is to, this prayer is to change his sankalp for me. Prayer means what is my thought should become his thought also. Prakarshen arthana iti prarthana. So, some big desire and desired from the big, both the artha means desire. Rudhatu is there. So, I am desiring something very big from the big. And what is the prayer? So that what thought I have becomes his thought. And my thought about my life is that things should become very favorable for me. So, my mind should be favorable, my body should be favorable, the people whom I am living with, my son, daughter, immediate relatives should be favorable, third thing. Fourth thing, my money status should be favorable. Fifth thing, my job should be conducive to me. And sixth thing, an important thing, my satsang life should be also favorable. Where I demand 6 kind of favorabilities from that Lord. Again I will repeat, mind should be quiet, undisturbed. I don't want a disturbed mind. I don't want a mind with calm, krodh, irsha, dvesh. Second, body should be free of diseases. Third thing, my immediate son, daughter, husband, wife, father, mother, they should be healthy and my attention should not go in them. Third thing. Fourth thing, the money status should be sufficient that I don't have to bother about how I will have the money. Fifth thing, my job, my job where I am working, my karma kshetra, area of my action should be easier to work with. I don't have a lot of difficulty in working. And last thing, my sadhana life, my satsang life, my life with gurus and saints should be very easy and long lasting. Give me any fruit of action comes only in these 5-6 areas. Either it will going to disturb the money or body or situation. Rather they prayed, there is chamakam also. In chamakam they pray, there should be no enemies, I should not have enemies. Some people have expertise in making lot of enemies. But amitram chame, mitram chame, susha chame. Susha means I should have a good evening. Sudinam chame. I should have good mornings. Sanchame, mayaschame, priyamchame, kamaschame, kamaschame, saumanasachame, bhadramchame, sreyaschame, vasyaschame. I want all this conduciveness. And therefore, I am wishing, please give all this to me. Don't attack these places. I am highly vulnerable on these places. If you want to trouble somebody, just trouble any of these places and he will be occupied in a very painful manner. So here we are praying to Lord Rudra that please protect these areas. This was the first Anuvak. I have to move forward. Remember, in the second to ninth Anuvak, Lord is praised as Sarveshwar, Sarvantaryami, and Sarvatma. These three words are there. We will see that. Dekho, please get my point. There is something called Shakti or power. And all Shakti belongs to the Lord. I had mentioned many times. Lot of Shakti is there. Shakti means what? Karyanumeya. Karyanumeya. Karya anumeya. Dravya prasuta. That which brings some object, but that which itself is not seen. That itself is not seen, but it is known by its effect, and it produces some gross thing. Every gross thing is preceded by the Shakti. Like I am talking. So I am talking because I have the power of talking. I am walking because I have the power of walking. When athlete is sitting at one place, you won't know his power of running. Only when he runs you can know that. It is Karyanumeya. A singer is sitting, you won't know that he has a singing capacity. That power is in him. When he starts singing, then you think, oh, okay. If Sachin Tendulkar comes and sits, he is also like us, rather short also. So he also like us. His weight is also not too much. So he's as simple as us only. But his capacity to score highest runs, that capacity is sitting in him. Okay. That capacity is sitting in him. But important point here to note is that no Shakti belongs to the Jiv. I am repeating it. Because if any Shakti belongs to the Jiv, he would not lose it. But here we lose one after another Shakti. Memory can be lost, walking power can be lost, talking power can be lost, hearing power loses, memory power long back we have lost. So, so lot of Shakti we lose. That means it was not ours. But Shakti belongs to the Shaktiman. This is a small Shakti. But the Shakti of the sun, of the moon. Very big Shakti is there. The Shakti of, what is it called? By hearting whole Vedas. Veda Vyasa, Bhagavan Veda Vyasa, put whole Vedas, imagining his power of that. So there are millions of Shaktis existing. He is Shakti Nam Pati. He is the Pati of all Shakti. Pati means master. One small point I will mention. One small point, and try to get this point. Shakti needs a dravya to express. So power of burning is expressed through fire. And we cannot change that. From fire we have power of burning only. Right? But Ishwar is the one who can express any Shakti from any dravya. From fire he can express coolness. For Prahlad ji, when he sat on the Holika, that fire became cold. When Sita ji walked, fire became cold, like a sandalwood. In Kenopanishad, that story comes, that Devatas and Asuras were celebrating their victory. So one Yaksh came. So Indra said, who is there? Agni went. So he had put one straw, one blade of grass. So you remember the story? So Yaksh asked that Agni, who are you? Jat Veda. Burn this. What do you do? He said, I can burn whole world. He said, burn this blade of grass. He was very insulted. Blade of grass. And he could not burn even the blade of grass. Gurudev used to joke, even some dewdrops came. So in that, In that blade of grass also it could not burn. That burning power of the fire was taken away by the Lord. Then Vayu Devata came. And Vayu Devata could, bole, what, who are you? Bole, I am Vayu, I can bring big tornadoes here and there. Bole, move this. He couldn't budge it also. So the Shakti of the Ishwar and Shakti that we see is very different. So we see gravitational power is there, but he can suspend the gravitational power also. He can drink, what is it called, fire. In Krishna Avatar, Bhagwan drank fire. Bhagwan could lift the mountain also. So he is having all the powers. And therefore, sadhana is a technique through which you tap his power for you. Sadhana is a technique through which you tap his infinite power. We cannot tap infinite power, but at least he will confer and he will bless us with some more power. So one who is the Lord of all powers is Rudra. One who is the Pati of all Shakti. And whole world is nothing but Shakti expressing. Even an ant has a Shakti. If it bites, then you will know that. Shakti of ant. Ant can kill elephant, so much power it has. If the ant goes in the trunk of the elephant, therefore elephant while walking it keeps on huffing and puffing slightly. He's afraid of such a big elephant, and one small ant it can enter and it can. It has its own Shakti is there. Child also has a Shakti of crying. Balanam balam rodanam. So they can cry and lift the whole house also. I'm not talking about dog cat, they also have their own powers. But one who is the Adipati of all Shakti. And remember I said Shakti cannot exist without Shaktiman. So he has to be Shaktiman. So in this particular portion, he is the wielder of all Shaktis. He is praised as, how do you praise him? How do you introduce? Bole, he is MA, or he is CA, or he is doctor. You are actually introducing the person by Shakti. Supposing you mention, well, he is a cricketer. By action you tell about his Shakti, and therefore you always use the word Shri. Shri. Some people, while introducing somebody else, I asked, who are you? What is your name? He himself said, Shri Ravi Kumar. So actually, Shri should be used by somebody else. So Shri means he is endowed with some power. And that Shakti, that Shri is, and that Shriman is there, or Shrimati is there. But when you say Lakshmi ji, you don't say Shrimati Lakshmi. To the goddess, you say Shri Lakshmi. So you don't say that, because she herself is Shakti. She is not Man and Mati. Got my point? Jeev is Shri Man and Shrimati. But when you say Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, not Shri Mati Saraswatyai Namaha, because he alone is Shakti, she alone is Shakti. He is not, Mati means Matu Pratyay is there in Sanskrit, possessing, Man, Van, possessing, Buddhiman. So, Shakti Man, so he is the wielder of all powers. All power is his. And therefore, I always tell the story, you know why Bhagwan Ram was chosen, why this bow was chosen. So, Shivji's bow was kept in Dhanushji, in Janakji's puja room. One day Sita ji came and said, why don't we clean this? He said, nobody can lift it. And then with her left hand she did like this and lifted like that. Janakji got a shock. He said, you to Mahashakti hai. Because other than Shivji and Ramji, nobody can lift that Dhanush. Then he had put a condition that if she is Mahashakti, therefore Ishwar alone should be the one who should wed her. And therefore he put a condition, anybody who can break this bow, he can take Sita. Like you say, no, if somebody has lost the watch, please take the watch, whose watch is there. But you add one more line after giving identification. Otherwise many will come and say, my watch is there. So many can say that Sitaji is mine, but nobody can even budge the bow. Forget about breaking that. One who is the possessor of all powers. He is called Rudra here. And now he is being glorified by his Shakti.